In today's video, I've put together a bunch of your GTA 6 questions and I'm going to be answering them, but alongside me, I also have Project Vice. If you're someone who watches GTA 6 videos, I'm sure you know of him. He's known for making GTA 6 videos, but for those of you that don't know him, Vice, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello everyone. Yes, this is Project Vice talking. Reza wanted me to come here on his channel. It's the first time I'm on here. I've been making GTA 6 content for a good few years now. If you guys have been watching a lot of GTA 6 content over the last many years, you guys may have come across my channel, may have not. But I'm very keen to do this, man.
Yeah, man. Well, let's just get into it. The first thing I was going to talk about, so obviously we recently got trailer 2. Now, when I first saw trailer 1, and almost everyone, we kind of thought like, this is insane, like this is the best thing ever. And then I feel like trailer 2 came, and then now all of a sudden when I look at trailer 1, I'm like, dude, this doesn't even compare to how good this game is looking right now. Do you want to kind of go into like, what are your thoughts on the difference between the two trailers?
There's been a significant difference and improvement from trailer 1 and 2. It just goes to show you about over a year now of worth of development that Rockstar have gone into from the first trailer to the second trailer. And you can just see the significant enhancements in terms of just the overall graphics itself and just the environments and how everything is looking. And not only that as well, one particular thing that did point out to me that was quite obvious was Jason's character model. I think for a lot of people, that was one specific detail and a significant improvement from the first trailer to the second trailer, with how his character does look. It seems like his character model is more reminiscent of Paul Walker, or even like Brian O'Connor from the Too Fast, Too Furious film. But overall though, the trailer is absolutely incredible, and a substantial improvement over the first trailer in pretty much every regard, really. But the fact that one thing that really did surprise me, and one thing that was really, really incredible that stood out as well, another thing I should say, is the fact that this was all captured on the PlayStation 5, the base PS5 console. And Rockstar came out with a post, it was a few weeks ago, saying that it was captured on the base PS5 console, equal parts gameplay and cutscenes as well. So that's pretty remarkable. The fact they were able to achieve that within the game engine. It's very, very advanced and significant improvement for sure.
Yeah, I saw that too. Like they were saying, apparently it was half cutscenes and then half gameplay. So it looks like this is gonna be one of the features that we're gonna get in the game, kind of like how in GTA 5 we had the Rockstar editor. I think this is gonna be another feature where you can get cinematics, get clips, and I really hope they dig deeper with this, because as you know, when you're trying to make GTA videos, stuff like that does help. I feel like with the Rockstar editor, although it's great, sometimes it's like too time consuming. So if they can really dig deeper and just make it simpler and easier to use, I think it'd be really, really good. But just going back to like trailer 1 and 2, I actually watched the second one, and then I went back to watch trailer 1, and then I went in the comments and people were literally saying the same thing, like, wow, we thought this was going to be so good, and then we saw trailer 1 and there's such a big jump now. What's the game going to look like once it comes out, right? I'm sure it's going to be even better. Now, next question is, do you think there's going to be a third trailer? And if so, when do you think it's going to get released? Because I know as much as stuff we're getting right now with the whole website and trailer 2, I know people still want more and more. So what do you think?
Yeah, I would say we definitely are going to be getting a third trailer. Just following the pattern of previous Rockstar titles, it seems like that is going to be the case. I don't think that's really going to change. In terms of the time frame of when that's likely to drop, I would say probably around towards the end of this year would make sense, because, I mean, they've come out with trailer 2, they've come out with various screenshots and artwork, and I think that's probably more than what we thought was going to be released from them. A lot of people did think, including myself, that it was just going to be some screenshots, and then maybe a few months later we get some artwork, and then trailer 2. But it seems like, they literally dropped the nuclear bomb on us with information the last few weeks. So I don't think we're going to be getting much information like very, very soon. But I do think, sometime towards the end of this year, perhaps maybe before Christmas, trailer 3, I would say, is likely going to drop.
Yeah, no, for sure. But yeah, like you were saying, this almost feels like they gave us too much at once. Like, I remember getting the second trailer and being like, oh, this is cool. And then I literally thought like that was it. And then I went in the comments and they're saying like, yeah, this is only a bit of it. Go on the website. And then I went on the website and there's all these screenshots, all these characters. I'm like, holy shit. Like, it was insane. I also did like the whole idea of the website because it just, with the whole mapping project, I think you even made a video on it. It just helps us get such a better idea of the game, what it's going to look like, and just learning the characters and, lets creators try and predict what's going to be the storyline, which is kind of funny.
Oh yeah, 100%. When I watched the second trailer, and then and then everyone said, oh, there's a website as well. They've come out with a lot of information, screenshots and character information and stuff. And it was just a lot to take in. And there's just so much, and the website's very clean. Like the way they designed it, I think it's very, very cool. And they've definitely provided so much information, more than what we thought they were going to provide. So it's
right.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in. Even these few weeks later, a lot of people are still finding a lot of details within the screenshots, or even just piecing together information. And even the mapping team over on Discord are still trying to piece together things, even from the screenshots and the second trailer, and some information to try and map out the map as best they can. So yeah, it's very, very cool.
I know. Obviously, we know the map is going to be around 2.5 times bigger than the GTA 5 one. I wonder if they're going to add fast travel or not between the cities.
Yeah, I would say there is going to be some type of fast travel system. I mean, like when you think about it, Red Dead 2 had it. I guess that's obviously different because of the time period, the way they implemented it. But I'd say it's probably going to be how it has been in previous Grand Theft Auto titles, where you just, I don't know about like a fast travel system where you just like go into the pause menu and then go somewhere on the map and just click a button and then it just takes you there straight away. I don't think it will necessarily be like that, because that sort of take away the immersion side of things. So I think it'll probably be like how it has been in previous GTA titles, where you just hail for a taxi, Uber, or whatever, probably going to be Uber parody or something along those lines. And maybe you order on your phone, you order the Uber on your phone like you would in real life. And then it'll just take you to your destination. You can skip ahead like you could do in previous Grand Theft Auto titles. I would say that's probably what Rockstar are going to go with. But yeah, just modernizing it with a Uber parody or something like that. That's my hunch that I have on that.
It's a good point you talk about Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm sure you saw the leaks that came out of the game. There was like an hour of gameplay come out 2 years ago. And I mean, there's so many things that are similar to Red Dead 2 in the leaks from what we saw, right? Like there was the whole robbery system where you have to keep civilians under control. There was like the whole weapon menu where you're only allowed to carry certain guns, right? You couldn't carry 50 guns anymore. So I do think a lot of the game is going to be based off Red Dead. Now, obviously, they're going to make this even better, but I think a lot of the features are going to be returning that were in Red Dead for sure.
Oh yeah, I'd say that a lot of you're 100% right in that sense that the features coming from RDR 2 to GTA 6, Rockstar utilizing that template from that game, utilizing the skeleton from the game, which they built upon from RDR 2, based off what we saw in the leaked footage. Seems like that's the way they're going. But yeah, modernizing it within a fictional Miami and fictional Florida, makes a lot of sense. And I can definitely see those features or elements from RDR 2 coming across to GTA 6 for sure.
Yeah, man. Speaking on things that are going to be in GTA 6, what do you think are some of the things that would ruin the game for you? What things do you not want coming back? And this could be just from GTA 5. I know for myself, It's the MK2 oppressor. I don't want to see it anywhere near GTA 6.
I was you beat me to it. You beat me to it, Reza. Yeah. I think for a lot of people are in agreement that they don't necessarily want to see an Oppressor Mark II making a return. I actually made a video talking about 10 things that we don't want to see within GTA 6 Online, yeah, one of those was the Oppressor Mark II, or just really any futuristic weapons or vehicles. I think just sort of takes away from what Grand Theft Auto really was back in its heyday. And I think with GTA Online, with the futuristic elements that they introduced sort of in the latter half of GTA Online's life cycle in GTA 5, I think they sort of went about it the wrong way. Like, I mean, I understand it from like perhaps maybe like a business standpoint where like, oh, kids and I don't know, people like futuristic stuff and they want to go that route. I get it from that perspective, like make it like fun in that flying cars and all those things. But then again, what that does is sort of, taints the initial sort of like feeling of Grand Theft Auto, of that grounded experience that a lot of people cherish and love from those early GTA days. So I think if they can focus on trying to remove those elements and just keep it sort of like modern day, that would be the best approach. And they could probably come up with something where, I don't know, the the Oppressor Mark II or something like that is, I don't know, then probably is a way that they can just remove that from like the GTA universe or something like that. I don't know how they would go about it, but they could create some type of storyline surrounding that would be able to not have those elements, futuristic elements, come into GTA 6 or even the next online component. So yeah.
Yeah, no, they definitely let it get out of hand in my opinion. Now, obviously, it's later into game with GTA 5, but someone could literally start a new account. They could do a heist with a random and then have enough for the submarine, then start spamming the Cayo Perico, and literally within a few hours, like their first few hours of the game, they could have enough for the Oppressor Mark II, which is so annoying. Because most of the time, people that go around blowing people up in the server are like low levels that just start in the game. Even just like adding a level requirement, right? Like have this, cool weapon that comes into the game, but say you can't get it until you're like level 200 or something, could have helped. But yeah, for sure, I think they just need to remove it and keep it more peaceful. Because honestly, like I was talking about this in another video I was recording, most of my friends that I play with don't even go in like public sessions anymore, just because like they literally can't go out and not get blown up within 5 seconds, right? So for sure does make the game like so annoying.
Oh, 100%. And I think another thing as well is not only just that, I think they got to fix, well, I say they definitely got to fix the economy. That's one thing that even Cyberboy mentioned as well, that the economy currently in GTA Online is just ridiculous. Like over $3 million for some random motorcycle or some motorbike or whatever. It's just, it's
right?
Very silly. So yeah, I think if they can fix that, that would make the overall experience better, more realistic.
Yeah, 100%. I was watching some other YouTubers talk about like how when they first started with GTA, they were doing like these missions that would pay you like 10k at a time, and you had to like really grind. And whereas now they just do like, anyone could do one heist and all of a sudden they have 1 million within their first hour of playing the game. So that is true. I think as much as you want to, again, what you were saying, get people to enjoy the game, right? You want people to just be able to buy everything. At the same time, I feel like if you do that, they kind of just get bored right away, right? If you hop into the game and within the first week, you have everything you want, well, not really a reason for you to keep playing the game. And sure, you might have fun with the things you bought within the first 2 weeks, but after that, you're probably going to stop playing. So I think having that just grind aspect to the game of like, it's going to be hard, you're going to have to like play the game for a lot of hours before you can buy certain things, can definitely like keep people motivated to play the game more. Because yeah, again, I feel like recently you can just buy everything so quick and missions just pay way too much too quickly, even for beginners, which is something I'd like to see them fix in GTA 6.
Oh yeah, no, 100%, man. You hit the nail on the head for sure.
So the next thing, I was going to talk about mods. Obviously, with GTA 5 now, like I play on PC, you have to go on a website, you have to download the mods you want, you have to put them in the game, and then you have to hope it works. But even then, for me, like sometimes it's super glitchy, and I think it's because I'm just getting it from a website. I wish they could add a feature where the mods are built into the game for story mode. That way it's less laggy, less glitchy, but also it's something that all players have access to when they're playing story mode. Just because it makes the game so much more fun when you have mods. Like, I don't know if you've ever used mods or not, but they just make the game so much more fun. So I hope that's something they add into story mode for sure.
I think that'd be pretty cool to see modifications within GTA 6, like they've done within GTA 5, where we can see random things happen where it's like an alien attack or something along those lines.
Yeah.
It definitely does bring the community together, the modding community and that side of things. So I think, if we do see that come back, that'd be great. As long as Rockstar and Take-Two allow that, then I think that's a net positive in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. I think overall, just like for making content too, like just having like, I know a lot of those mods are just like super stupid, but they're just like stupid funny.
Oh, 100%.
This might be pushing it too much, but if they do add the mod menu, I wish there's a way where they can like add the ability to invite your friends over into story modes and be able to have the mods together, because obviously you can't take it into online because you'll get banned. So if there was a way where they had a mod menu where you could bring your friends in and then you could all do the mods together and like survive all these different things, I think it would make the game like super fun to play.
Oh, 100%. 100%. It just depends on if Rockstar and Take-Two would allow that, but I don't know about that one.
I guess, what was your reaction to the game being delayed?
Pretty much like everyone. Annoyed, disappointed, frustrated, all of those negative emotions. But that was initially though, and then I thought about it properly, and I'm like, this is Rockstar. We know what they've come out with in the past and how high quality their titles are and how polished they are upon release. So, Take-Two's decision, I'm sure, with the CEO Strauss Zelnick, allowing Rockstar ample amount of time to finish off this game is more of a wiser decision to ensure that this game is mostly bug free by the time it's launched. I'd say that's the best approach. If they need more time, man, they need more time. The worst thing is if the game comes out and it's a Cyberpunk 2.0 situation, no one wants that. So as much as it sucks, and obviously we all want to play the game later this year, I think allowing a little bit more time, if it is technically another 6 more months, because it was technically meant to come out fall of this year. So between September to November timeframe, I think Strauss did say in a recent CNBC interview that it was less than 6 months in terms of delay. So it was most likely going to be coming out in terms of the month. The target was probably November. So May. Look, it's next year. It's another year. Well, technically less than a year now.
Right.
But so we just have to wait that a little bit longer, and so as long as it plays good when it's out, which I'm sure it will be, Rockstar standards are quite high, so I'm sure they'll be able to come out with a polished, clean version of GTA 6 once it's out. So I'm sure everyone is hyped, but we want to make sure we play it properly, without those game-breaking bugs like Cyberpunk had at launch. So
I think with my time zone, obviously you live in Australia, like all the way on the other side of the world.
I
think I woke up and then I saw it and I was genuinely not even surprised. I was like, I could see this happening. And then honestly, if it got delayed again, I wouldn't be even surprised. Like, I could genuinely see it happening again. But again, on the good side, we know that it's, there's a reason for it, right? They're trying to make it better. But also, I think it works a little bit better now because it's releasing closer to summer. So, if it was in the fall, like people are going to school and stuff, they might be busy, whereas closer to summer just makes more sense. Obviously, I'm sure when the game comes out, like half the world is just not going to work for the next 2 weeks. So it's good it's closer to the summer than fall.
A lot of people are going to be taking off time from work or school or whatever just to play this. So I think, that's what happened with GTA 5. I'm sure RDR 2 as well from memory. So
if you saw in the second trailer, they showed a lot of basketball. I wonder if this is going to be obviously they're showing us that we're going to be able to play. I wonder how good this is going to be, and if you can, sort of like 2K, you and your friend just go to the court, and whoever's there, you can just play a game against them. If they can make this good, I could see people like literally stop playing 2K and just being like, "Hey guys, let's go hop on GTA, play some basketball."
I would not be surprised. You mentioned trailer 2. I wasn't in trailer 2. I remember being in one of the screenshots though. Just going.
Oh yeah, sorry. I think
You're a good man.
that was a screenshot.
Yeah, you're a good.
Yeah.
It was in one of the Vice City screenshots that we saw. Yeah, pretty much looks like basketball is confirmed. Whether it is like a full-on fledged basketball mode where like it's full court fight, so like big court or whatever, like how basketball is normally played, then yeah, that'd be quite awesome. Maybe it might be just half court. It's a mini basketball mode, which we did see. There was a leak that came out. It might have been last year or the year before from I think it was Legacy Killer HD. It could have been someone else as well. That did mention that a 3v3 basketball mode is likely to be coming into the game. Now we've seen the screenshot showing basketball. I think we saw, from what we could see, is like Jason and one of the other characters, his friend Cal Hampton, looking like they were both in that shot. So yeah, that pretty much does look like we are going to be playing basketball to some degree, whether it is a 3v3 basketball mode or whether it's a full-fledged basketball mode. But I think the interesting thing is with basketball that you bring up there is, and I'll get to how it's probably going to overshadow 2K's NBA, but we did see that within one of the other Vice City screenshots that there was a stadium that showed the Vice City Narcos. So does that point to the idea of us maybe being able to spectate within that stadium, like watch a game or something like that? I feel that may be a likely scenario. That'd be pretty cool if we'd be able to do that as well. So, but to your point of it, pretty much, being better than NBA 2K. I think the thing is, it depends on how far they go into it, because Rockstar's always been very good at implementing sports within a lot of their GTA titles, but they don't necessarily make it the best. They just do a very good job at implementing sports. I guess the thing is, like, a lot of people will most likely still be playing the NBA titles just because they like to see the real life player models within the game and the various official teams that are licensed. So I don't think that will. Yeah, I don't think that will take away from NBA 2K. But with that being said, I would say that a casual player that hops on and plays GTA wouldn't mind just balling up at one of the courts or something like that, whether it's in GTA 6 online or something like that with other mates online. So I definitely see that as a possibility, but I don't think it's going to necessarily take away from NBA 2K that much. But it'll be probably just a cool mode that we can partake in. So yeah, it'll be very enjoyable, I'm sure. So
yeah, no, for sure. I think what he said about being able to go to the stadium and watch a game could very likely be happening. I know many people, I don't know how Rockstar gets their information, if they watch YouTubers or if they go into the comment sections, but I know many people want to see more kind of mini side events in the game, right? So that could be one where you can go and watch a game for sure. The next thing I want to talk about though is NPCs and police systems, because in GTA 5 it was quite horrible for a few different reasons. One, if you accidentally got into a car accident with a cop, they would just get out and start shooting you. I was talking about in my other video, you could literally hold an RPG in your hand, go in front of a cop, and they just don't care. I'm hoping the police system is going to improve into that aspect. And I know NPCs in the trailers, as far as what we've gotten, look to be improved, and they look to interact with the main characters. What are your thoughts on those?
I'd say in terms of NPC interactions and just the overall police system, we did see based off the September 22 leaks that it already is looking vastly improved, even in that early alpha footage, pre-alpha footage. So I do think that even what we have seen, even from the trailers and the screenshots as well, that the police system is going to be quite improved drastically, I would say. But I think that's the thing that sucks in GTA 5 is just like how aggressive the cops can be at certain times. Like the fact that like if you stand close to them or something like that for a decent period of time and like you're in their like vicinity very close to them, they can even just like they can just start like getting their handguns out and start shooting you. So yeah, I think that's quite ridiculous in GTA 5 that happens. I don't know why that was the case because I know in GTA 4 it was a significant difference. Like, but if you actually aim your weapon in GTA 4 and you don't shoot, the cops actually draw their weapon, but they don't actually start shooting until you shoot. So that's something that was nerfed in GTA 5, or I don't know what happened there, but yeah, based off what we've seen in GTA 6, that seems like it's been rectified and improved upon. And also what we've seen even from that Hank's Waffle diner robbery scene that we saw with Lucia and Jason in that footage, that the cops and the just the police in general, the way they act, the way they move, they're much more smarter now. The tactics that they utilize, they're just much more intelligent. Like they don't start rushing into the premise. They actually wait for in this case, Lucia and Jason to come out.
Yeah.
So I thought that was quite interesting. And another thing as well that was interesting within that leaked footage was there was like a little bar in the top middle half of the screen that said "Time until cops dispatch," and like there was a little like bar that would like like fill up, and then that's when the
Waffle House.
Yeah, that's right, and that's when the cops would be arriving. So yeah, it seems like they definitely focus quite heavily on improving that system within GTA 6, and that's something I'm definitely very, very much excited for. We've already seen snippets of that within the trailers or within the gameplay footage. So
no, that is important thing. I know like one thing that was frustrating in GTA 5 is like you would have cops on you and you would run away and you would be like a few blocks away from them and go hide like in the most random spot, and they would somehow exactly know where you are and they'll pinpoint you down exactly. So even having that ability to like, I don't know, switch clothes or switch to a different car, those things can definitely help the game
100%.
be more fun and more realistic.
100%. I know Hitman has had that for years, no? Like you change your outfit or whatever and you go into a different like you disguise yourself and they won't recognize it. I think if they can implement stuff like that from even the Hitman games, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, man. Well, been going on for a while, so I'll just ask you one last thing. I feel like I'll know your answer, but do you think the game is gonna disappoint or it's gonna be pretty good? Because I know many people are already like, this is taking too long. How good could it possibly be?
Look, I think everyone has their own opinions on what they want to see in GTA 6, what their expectations are for a new Grand Theft Auto title, and that can vary from person to person. I would say for myself that it is not going to disappoint. I think Rockstar are going to hit another home run. Like, they always come out with, anytime it's a new title, minus the GTA Definitive Edition, which was outsourced by Grove Street Games, I won't go into that, but minus that, like every new title they've come out with from the ground up that's been in-house from every Rockstar studio worldwide, it has been, like I said, a home run. So I think with GTA 6, it is going to be the same situation that's going to occur. For me anyways, I do think it is going to live up to its expectations. But there will be those people out there that will have those sky-high expectations of things like, oh, I thought we were going to be going to space or something like that, or I thought we were going to be able to do this or that. I think those people are just, in my opinion, quite delusional. Based off what Rockstar have shown us, this is going to be the first true current-gen title that we're going to be experiencing. Like, I don't really think there has been any current-gen PS5 or Xbox Series X or S game that has been able to take full advantage of these current-gen consoles at all whatsoever, especially within the AAA space. And I do think this is going to be the first true, proper, like, next-gen title that we are going to be seeing. It is going to be something that's definitely going to be so special. And going to make a crap ton of cash for Rockstar and Take-Two. I tell you that. So,
Oh yeah.
but yeah, it is going to be a cultural phenomenon. I tell you that.
Yeah, no. I mean, biggest game of all time. I think everyone knows it.
Yeah.
But I do think many people forget, like, between the time they dropped GTA 5, they also did make Red Dead, which is a super big game, and they also smashed that too, right? You know, they had their focus on Red Dead for sure for a few years, right? So you have to respect that and what they dropped. But yeah, man, anything else you want to say with this video?
Nothing, man. But yeah, no, thank you for having me on the channel. It's very much appreciated. I wish you all the success, and you're doing a very good job. So just keep at it. And yeah, no, other than that, man, thank you for everyone that tuned in and wanted to listen to me and Reza chit chat GTA 6. But other than that, guys, yeah, take care.
Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like. Let me know if you want to see us do this more often, and I'll link Project Vice's channel in the description, so make sure you guys check it out. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
See you guys.